Hi, and welcome to the first video in my new weekly mini-series titled Game Symphonies, where I play and review games that have distinguished music and soundtracks. The first game I decided to pick was one I got last year during COVID, and really gave me a sense of joy for a few short hours back when that was all you could get. A Short Hike is a cozy and relaxing game that fills you with a sense of exploration unlike most other releases. The game opens with a quiet car ride and gives you that calm and sincere feeling the rest of the game drives home. Your name is Claire, an anxious and somewhat unsure of herself bird, and throughout the adventure, she discovers how to be confident and how to believe in herself. You are then given the task to reach Hawk Peak with the promise of cell phone reception. The mountain is opened up and you're free to discover the mountain and all the residents around it. Now this is the foundation of the story, but the atmosphere might be unmatched to anything I've played. The whole mountain feels cohesive, as you can really go anywhere. And all the pieces, from the character and the setting design, to the music and the tone, which we'll come back to later, and everything along your journey is just, it all matches up so well. Along your journey, you run into quirky and helpful characters that somewhat remind me of Animal Crossing, with their unique personalities, troubles, issues, and these always have wonderful dialogue and help you in your mission to climb. I won't give away everything because the fun comes from discovering all these places and characters for yourself. There's also a wonderful sense of progression in the form of golden feathers, which can be found around the map and can also be found by completing special events or mini games with characters you meet along the way. These golden feathers help you reach higher and higher areas and you work your way up, and they're a great game mechanic. The art style is unique to this game and takes a little bit to get used to at first, but you soon realize the beauty in it. The art style also provides the game with a great sense of depth and height. A Short Hike is also a very relaxing and calm experience. There is no pressure to finish fast or to kill enemies. The game is telling you to take as much time as you need. The music. The complete soundtrack is simply wonderful, from the light strings to the more synth and percussion heavy elements. The game just wouldn't be the same without this amazing soundtrack backing it up. Walking on the beach and hearing the familiar melody while meeting a new character is truly special. It just feels like a home. The soundtrack can be split into 2, maybe 3 sections, with the beach, forest, and the peak, all of which offer a different experience and feeling. The beach fills you with sounds of hope as your journey begins and has more consistent melodies with more percussion, more upbeat, higher tempo. And the forest is where it kind of slows down. It gets a little bit trickier. There's light strings and guitar, along with piano solos. It fills you with a sense of wonder and question what comes next. But it also is generally slower than the beach songs, slower tempo. I won't give too much away about the peak, but it is truly special and really sums up all you've accomplished. The music continually backs up your journey as it inspires confidence, along with being relaxing and chill. I still consistently listen to the soundtrack a year after finishing the game, while relaxing or just studying. Final thoughts. A Short Hike is what it says it is, and what it set out to be. It is a 1 to 2 hour adventure that, while short, keeps you invested and engaged throughout. There is something to be said about short but sweet games, with everyone not having enough time for a 50-hour plus grind fest. And this game brings fresh air into the gaming space and is great for a break from lengthy AAA projects. For my final ratings, I'm giving A Short Hike a 9.5 out of 10, and the music a 9 out of 10. The game is nearly perfect, but I wouldn't mind more game, especially at this price point. The music fits the game perfectly, but could use a little bit more variety, but nonetheless is an amazing soundtrack. Something else I decided to start for this series is a Spotify playlist that will be updated weekly to include 2 of my favorite songs from the reviewed games. So for this week, I will be putting Beach Buds and Somewhere in the Woods as the first 2 added, and you can check out the playlist in the description. My future game plans include Celeste, Doom, and Cuphead, so stay tuned for those, and if you have any recommendations, make sure to comment. I hope you enjoyed, and see you next week.